your range. You tried to call him back to talk to him about that application. What did you hear?
Well, it's standard procedure to call and talk to them to get them set up for an orientation. And when I called them, the answering machine was very bizarre at best. It was a very deep sounding voice, dragging, noticeably not drunk, but intended to be weird and bizarre. I could pick out a few words that he said, like it was James, and so on, and a couple other things, But it was just one of those really bizarre messages that people sometimes put on. And I thought, well, okay, whatever. And then after I called it 3 times, he never called back. I just decided that if we, I wasn't going to call him anymore because it was kind of a bizarre message, and that we would flag him to be able to talk to him before he could join the range.
Interesting, and I want to thank our friends at FoxNews.com for bringing to light this information and your story. But it's so interesting that a gun owner, a gun range, had some concerns about this guy and was ready to flag him as somebody who, maybe shouldn't be coming to the range.
Well, we have to protect our own business and everything else, and we all have, gun owners and range owners all have families and businesses and understand that there are, probably better than most, that there are strange and evil people out there. So, we pay attention to who joins and who's allowed to be around. I run a family-orientated range, and therefore I don't want people around who have those kinds of attitudes and things.
Yeah, so this phone message, when you tried to reach him, you heard cackling noises like laughter, that kind of thing?
No, it was just a very deep, guttural, there's just James and the warehouse around, you just couldn't understand it. It was a very guttural, whatever. Somebody else at one point asked me, well, gee, does it sound like he was trying to play the Joker or something? And my answer to that is, I don't have a clue. I never saw those movies. So I don't know that I didn't see The Dark Knight or the other, so I have no idea what it was, so I couldn't say that he was. But it was deliberate, let's put it that way. Whatever was on, whatever he was trying to do, wasn't like he was drunk, wasn't like it was something that just happened. It was made to sound the way he wanted it to sound for whatever reason.